talk of the town is on your radio. From breaking news to celebrity drama. You're listening to Tiffany on the new Power 95.3.
You sure know how to stir up that drama, huh?
I'm good for a few things, and one of them is definitely causing drama. You know what I mean? It's like this. If you're on Jersey Shore, if you want to make an impact on Jersey Shore, you might as well be a D-bag. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to make an impact on that show, you better be a D-bag. You know, because no one likes a sweet guy on Jersey Shore. No one gives any attention to the sweet guy on Jersey Shore. You know, so if you're in court, or you're in school, or you're at your job, you're going to be, act as if you're going to be, very courteous and do your job and have your eye on what you're supposed to be doing. You're at Jersey Shore and you're on, you got the cameras around you and you're hanging out with these people. You better be a D-bag, So people know me as a D-bag, but they'll see the other side of me.
Let's clear the air right off the bat. You played a very important role in the last season of the Jersey Shore. Your boy Mike the Situation said that he hooked up with Snooki. Snooki says she didn't. Mike says you know everything right here, right now. What really happened that night with Mike and Snooki?
Everybody knows what happened. Mike, we'll put it this way, Mike is telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Mike is telling the truth. Mike is no liar, and Snooki's lying through her teeth. You know what I mean? Snooki's just straight up lying through her teeth. Like, every time that she, why Mike gets so upset, like, if you've seen the reunion show, and why he walks off, because it's crazy. This girl lying through her teeth, and she's got a big fan base, so some of her fans believe her. A lot of them actually don't. But she's full of it. Anybody knows when they see the way she reacts around me, when they see the way she reacts about the whole thing, she's full of it. She went downtown on the kid and the kid situation, and that's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's about as clear as I could possibly make it. I've been kind of discreet about this because, first off, I don't want to ruin it for everybody during the show, and secondly, I don't even want to sit here and talk about this. You know what I'm saying? This is
I know. It was just a really big part of the show last season, and now that it's over, it's like
I know. So what I'm saying is I'm trying to keep it to myself. People have asked me to the people have tried to pay me to get the LA magazines try to pay me to get the answers and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to take the high road as much as possible. But I do want to set the record straight. Obviously, Mike is telling the truth. My friend is not a liar. Snooki is the liar here. And, but other than that, I'm just trying to take the high road more than anything. I'm not trying to give out all those dirty dirty details about this. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do it, then, then I'll go back to the magazines that are going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to take the high road here and just my man Mike is telling the truth, and that's the end of it, When I was reluctant on it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell just the way that everything was put out there, the way the show showed. But you know what I'm saying? I really didn't want to have to go to Jonny and be like, "Yo, Jonny, this is what happened, dog." You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing I wanted to do. But it was very, very important to Mike, so I was down to support my friend.
You became to me this hidden figure on the show that when this season came around, it was I want to know what this guy looks like. Who is this guy? Where is he?
They built it up real nice. They built it up real nice, and they did. I like the way that their writers really. When I say writers, they're bloggers and they're the people that put everything together. You know what I'm saying? But the way that they built it up, yeah, it definitely was some type of I was this mysterious unit. Who is this unit?
So, next season on Jersey Shore, there's rumors that maybe, Snooki because she's pregnant now and Mike because he was entering in rehab and stuff, that they may get a little bit less airtime, making, some room for some new cast members. And I heard, maybe there's a possibility that the unit, can become a part of the cast. Can you fill us in on that?
You know what? That would probably be the best thing for Jersey Shore. I mean, when you're adding 8 to 10 more abs to the cast, it's just, how do you go wrong? But with that being said, I got news for you. Mike is in awesome spirits, amazing spirits. He's going to be in better shape and better health mentally than we've seen him in a long time. And I'm really, really excited for that. My man is doing super good right now. And Snooki, I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess that's going to be we'll have 1.5 Snookies there for us. You know what I'm saying? But I can't elaborate any more than that, but all I know is that if you do have 8 to 10 more abs in the show, everybody's going to love it.
So you're not going to say no and you're not going to say yeah. But Jersey Shore could use you on there.
I mean, honestly, you could put me on Mob Wives. You could put me on the Real Housewives. You could put me on the National Geographic show. It's going to be a better show.
So what you been doing since Jersey Shore?
Really, really been working very, very, very hard on my fitness program. It's an ebook, interactive website. And it's going to be videos and all this. It's actually called Think Fitness First. Oh, also, you guys got to check it out. I have this for my club appearance I've been doing, I've had a production company follow me for part of the time, and I'm doing a lot of the producing and all this stuff as well. But we have a web series coming out. It is ridiculous. This is one of the funniest things that I've seen a couple of the early edits. It is just hilarious.
What are we going to be seeing on here?
Oh my God! I got a crazy cast of characters. It's me, it's myself, and it's my girlfriend Amia Miley.
Right.
And then I've got two of my buddies that roll with me as well. One is Tim, the Silent Savage D'Esposito, and the other is Backdoor Billy Civilli. And
you gotta have the nicknames, the right nicknames.
Oh, you gotta have a nickname.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But when one of their nicknames is Backdoor Billy, you can kind of put it together that's funny. He's not going through the front door. He's going through the back door. You know what I mean?
So you got a gay guy on the show?
No, he's not gay. He's not gay. That's the funny part. He's totally not gay.
Okay.
You're gonna have to see it to believe it's hilarious. Like honestly, like my girl, she's hot, she's sexy to look at.
No, she's definitely hot. I've seen her before. That's a nice catch.
She's not even in the adult industry anymore.
So she's out?
Yeah. She hasn't been doing it for like a year, over a year, something like that.
And should we be on the lookout for a sex tape with the unit and Amia leaking maybe soon?
I mean, that would probably be it would probably blow people's minds, and it would you guys be learning new tricks, and it would be so many fluids that are coming out of people. It would just be amazing. But you know what? Maybe one day.
Talk of the town 411.com.
Yo, this is Johnny the Unit. And, man, you got Talk of the Town at 411.com talking all this ish about the kid right here. And you know what? Everything you heard is true. You got to lock in Talk of the Town 411.com.